EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Seattle Seahawks. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
Ready.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Ready.
Here's Pacheco once again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero, nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go, Reed, go. Ready.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They go play action here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit, because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
2nd and 10. They're quickly out wide. This is Watson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line.
19. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Leonard Williams in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And bulldozing his way through. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Let's go.
Again, it's Pacheco. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. 2nd and 7. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
19 Lions.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Trap 60. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On play action, they'll throw. And this one too low. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if we can get something going here on 3rd down.
Three. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Cut. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Claypool with another catch. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Rig alert, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gonna look deep here for Pacheco. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 35 yards. And the Bears have struck first in this NFC title game. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go now.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Eluding the pressure right. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage.
7 Pirates.
Second and 5. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So the incompletion, and now it's second and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. There he goes, right side. He may go. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try now for Crosby. And it's good to make it 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
19 Tiger. Pioneer. 65 catch. 65 catch.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
60
And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
2nd and 13. Swinging this out for Pollard. He's got space past the 25. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tony Pollard, 52 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
2nd and 11. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
In motion right, that's Claypool. Looking to throw. They're firing a deep ball for Komet. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Cowboy 80.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the sideline and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Liking 18. Ready.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Christian Watson from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. And now they'll shift things around.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A very solid gain of 27.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the...
Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come 19. Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his... Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. Got a man that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down.
18 Ravens, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos.
They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think you got to go overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Ready.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Cougar 19.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Bears take over.
Ready, set.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. 88 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Complete. Pollard. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He's back to throw. Pollard here once again. Back-to-back catches. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. He'll look to throw. Watson making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Here's 1st down. Back to throw. And complete once again to Watson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's 2nd down.
Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw again. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Oh, it's an enormous call here. They'll go for two. One play to keep their postseason alive. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. The clock showing 19 seconds to go. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And they will take a knee here. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.